Hi, Mrs. Tan.
Hi, Usha. Do you love KC?
Of course I love KC.
Tell me why you love KC.
Well, my mom was a KCian in the past and she always shares her memories of KC with me very fondly. And after being here for 2.5 years, I can confidently say that I agree with her.
Thanks for sharing. The good thing is there are many more girls who love KC. Let's hear from them.
The teacher that made a lasting impact on me was Sister Finba, principal of Katong Convent. She was very, very strict. We were terrified of her, but she ran the school very well. The reason why she made an impact on me was because I was asked to leave the school because of family financial difficulties. She spoke to my mum to try and get me to stay in school, but it didn't work. So I had to go out and work. So she was very kind to actually try and intercede for me. She also knew that I liked teaching. So she actually delivered to my home a full-size blackboard, complete with duster and chalk. I used that blackboard to teach shorthand to a few people who risked wanting to learn from me. But yes, I remember her very well. She really played a part in my life there.
I think one particular moment that was really significant to my life is NDP 2024. It was definitely a difficult process because we had to come back to school every Saturday morning and go home at like 10 p.m. You know, there was a lot of tears and bloodshed from NDP, but you know, the results was really something that I cherish a lot. I've learned so much and created bonds that I could never see myself without. This really shaped me to who I am today because it taught me a lot of perseverance.
Shakespeare in the Park because it was my first night outing with the school and it made me appreciate literature more. So BMW was a very unique and special occasion for KC, and there was this one particular year where all of us came together as a school to celebrate BMW at night. So it was very fun because my friends and I could walk around school to see all the pretty light installations put up by different classes.
My entire Sec 4 year was very memorable. I think it's because everybody knew that we were going to be leaving and going our separate ways. So we all tried to make every event very memorable. But most of all, I think our BMW, my last BMW, was the best because we had one of the days was at night time. So it was one of those days where we could come back to school at night and then we were just chilling with our friends and then doing all the BMW activities. And I remember every class had to decorate a portion of the school, so the whole school was lit up with the night sky and it was just so beautiful. And I still have all my photos from that day as well. So it was very memorable.
So when I was in KC, there's a strong focus on literature and the arts. And that was pinnacle to cultivating my interest in the arts and of course the introduction to my career in the arts as an author. In KC, we had the Evening of Music, Dance and Drama, or EMDD for short, and Book and Music Week. So EMDD was such an exciting time because you get to dress up, be a girl and support all of your schoolmates who poured in so much time and effort into putting on a good show for the whole school. And at the same time, the whole focus on literature and the art was something that was so central to being a KC girl. It was a very unique identity that we had and I truly loved that.
With every year that comes, every year I get excited for Book and Music Week. That's part of a KC girl's identity, specifically our school because no other school has that. I still really look forward to it. This year I got thrown into a new class and they were really nice people, but I didn't really connect with them properly until Book and Music Week because that's when everybody has to work together. One of the events of BMW that I always look forward to is busking, which is when each class has to put on a performance in the middle of the school while everyone is doing their own thing. And it just makes KC so alive and you can really see the different talents of everybody in different classes, which is why I think Book and Music Week is definitely the most memorable and my favorite thing in the school year.
I have always been a confident person and I think I picked it up from school days. The teachers were very kind to us in the fact that they made sure we were always polite, they emphasized manners, and because of that, KC has always produced confident girls, smart, caring, and very disciplined people. And I'm very proud of that.
KC shaped me into being a compassionate, respectful, and a person with integrity. I hope these qualities will be with me in the future.
I think KC's peer values has really shaped me the most. The peer values are perseverance, integrity, excellence, and respect. And I think it helps me grow as a person, as a leader, and spiritually. We are given many opportunities to demonstrate these values, like to contribute in our CCA, or serve in our positions assigned, and even help out in our class daily. And I hope I can continue using these values even after I graduate from KC.
The values that KC has taught me has impacted me and shaped me into who I am today. The virtues, which is self-discipline, compassion, respect, and integrity. The virtue that has impacted me the most is compassion. Just like the days I have to show this sister of mine compassion. I think that compassion is about giving what you can to those in need of it. That is why I try to practice this virtue every day of my life.
I think what makes KC unique is the way it focuses on showcasing many different types of people. I think as a KCian, there's not just one mold that we have to fit because of the many different leadership strands that we have. Everyone can showcase their own individual skills and talents and know that this quality of theirs is something that is appreciated and people look up to.
I can always recognize a KC girl from a mile away. There's just something different about being a KC girl. We are a different breed. It's either the way she carries herself, the way she speaks, her confidence, her joy for living. All of this combined makes an amazing KC girl. To all KC girls, past, present and future, I want you to know that you are special. You can do whatever you want to do, whatever you put your mind to. The sky is the limit. Love you all.
I think the quote by Father Barry really resonated with me because I used to be someone who would focus a lot on my weaknesses and I would always fail to see my strengths in myself. And I think when I first heard this quote, it really struck me that I should actually focus a lot on my strengths and maybe develop myself rather than always harping on my weaknesses. Recently, we've been including the other leadership strengths a lot more. So I think focusing on everyone's strengths and talents has really helped us shape our way of thinking in terms of student leadership, as we are able to incorporate everyone's strengths in order to serve our school community.
I think the mark of being a KC girl and being in an IJ school is what Blessed Nicholas Barre, our founder, teaches us. The beauty of our school is that we truly believe in holistic education. Not many of us are strong academically, I never was, but in KC I was able to shine in so many different ways. From Book and Music Week to all the many performances, through CCAs, through our friendships, we were able to find our mark and then make our mark on the world. So I think that's really great because Blessed Nicholas Barre really wanted to build education or build schools that really value each child for their unique abilities and their unique gifts. And KC is especially great at doing that, both the primary and the secondary.
Happy 95th anniversary, KCD!
Thank you for watching.
We hope you enjoyed the sharing.